BrandSpark has come out with their 2015 Most Trusted Brands. To tell us more, here's Robert Levy. So how are these brands determined as being the most trusted by Canadians?
So BrandSpark's a market research firm. We surveyed over 65,000 Canadians from coast to coast and asked them to tell us what their most trusted brands were. So no brands paid to be part of this.
Okay.
And it was really in consumers' own words. And then we analyzed it and we also asked them to tell us why these brands were their most trusted.
Right.
So
Was this like an online survey kind of thing?
Yes,
or?
It's an online survey, again, representative of the Canadian population.
Okay.
It was done across Canada.
Okay, good stuff. Let's start off here.
Okay, we'll start with health and beauty. And health and beauty is one of those ones where trust is particularly important. So for allergy relief, we have Reactin as the most trusted brand, basically long lasting. And once people stick with it, they kind of go back to it. Nail polish is interesting because, again, Sally Hansen has a lock on a few key things. One, they've kept up with the trend, so great colors. Long lasting, but at a good price. So they kind of are hitting all of those three things.
And they're new with the trends like the gels that you don't need the,
this
the
light
curing
or something.
light. Yes.
So yeah, those are
you know all about it if you're a
I was
woman.
just told by Kim just before actually about that. So Olay is the anti-aging facial care brands that consumers trust the most. They've actually rejuvenated their brand. That's my joke for the day. Their own brand because they've they've actually been around for a long time, but it's kind of not your mother's Olay. They've continually kept up with the trends.
They've kept up many, many times over the years.
Exactly, and that's one of the themes here about this continuous renewal, I think, for all of us, but also for these brands. For hair removal, it's Nair that's most trusted. Again, ease of use. Again, they work on making your skin feel good, apparently, after use, and again, affordable. So it's not a particularly fun project, but one that they work to make as easy as possible. Moving into food, so Catelli is the most trusted pasta, and again, reliable, good quality, good price, but they've really jumped onto the health wagon. So gluten-free ingredients, fiber, quinoa, etc., to make again products healthier for us, but not at the expense of taste or value, which is a trend that we're seeing. Maple Leaf is the most trusted packaged meat brand. So again, been around forever. We've brought a bacon today. There's a bit of a bacon theme on today's show.
You can never have too much bacon on Morning Live.
So I understand. So we brought the right product. And also innovation, like just, it's quality, it's taste, and at affordable. And again, the whole family loves it because you can't give up something if it's not going to taste good. It's still going to be difficult for people.
Even with their snacking things now, it's gone into more. This is more of a protein snack.
Exactly.
So they know that consumers, okay, I need a quick hit of protein before I send the kids off to hockey practice.
It's a good point. Consumers are getting more savvy and more educated, and brands that provide more information and keep up with consumers are the ones that can actually improve the trust relationships that they have with their consumers.
And especially with online feedback now, right?
Exactly.
Because you could out somebody on Twitter, and I really respect the companies that reply right away.
So top 3 drivers for what companies can do to improve trust is respond quickly when there are product issues, provide detailed information, and have consistent and fair pricing. So you're right on. So moving on to bread, Dempster's is the most trusted bread in Canada. Again, it's about freshness, but about adding the ingredients and the health trends, but still making it affordable. So this used to be kind of fancier, more expensive bread. They're now making it affordable and accessible. Yeah,
now it's on your grocery store shelves.
Still in food, we have baking. So Robin Hood has been a reliable baking ingredient brand and baking brand forever. They're now adding innovation in terms of packaging, health, but also even convenience. Their new quick breads make you feel good that you can actually do something that you don't normally have time for. And then baby formula, so we have a kids category as well. Similac is the most trusted baby formula. It's about the proper nutrients for babies, but also doesn't upset stomach. And once you find something that doesn't upset your stomach, mothers tell us, they stick with it. And then Flintstones. We had some talk before about Flintstones children's vitamins.
I have to do a confession here to my mom. So I used to get Flintstones as a kid, and I hated them, the taste of them. And I would put them in my mouth and pretend.
Right.
And then I'd hide them in the house.
Well,
I'm sure she probably already knew that.
This is a big,
coming clean,
the big
Mom.
reveal. We also had a confession from one of the cameramen that the orange ones were what they had last. But Flintstones now, gummies, kids love the taste.
They've heard
different
the response
varieties. They've heard the response.
Maybe from kids who are young then.
And moms still trust them. So, and then Fisher-Price is the most trusted children's toy brand. There it's all about educational, fun, and durability. I have 3 boys, 18, 20, 22. We still have Fisher-Price toys around our house. And then finally, laundry detergent, Tide. Tide's an interesting one. Also been around forever, and people know Tide. We had consumers tell us that they went away from Tide but came back because at the end of the day, it got the job done. And it's all about effectiveness and people understanding that if you can save time and get it done the first time, it's actually worth sticking with that brand.
Okay, Robert, we got through everything in time.
Thank you.
We can find more details. We'll get a link up to your website.
Yeah, 106 categories you can find out, and we're going to be adding more and more information about what real Canadians, why they like these brands, and why other Canadians can trust them.
Okay, CHCH.com will have a link up to that. And we've got more Morning Live coming up right after this.